guys, welcome back to my channel. I have not done a sit down video in who knows how long, and now I am. So I have a lot of favorite things to talk about, and I feel like I don't even look like myself because I just got these glasses in the mail maybe 10 minutes ago. So we're trying them out. Do you like them? This is only the second time I've ever worn a bandana around my neck. Am I trendy or am I not? I have some makeup, I have some skincare, I have random, I have a few hair things. So I'm gonna start off with skincare. The first thing that I have for skincare is the Garnier Micellar Water Cleansing Water stuff. It is the waterproof one. And I started using this a couple of months ago. I just started my second one, so it lasts a really long time. And I use it to take off my makeup after I've already used a makeup wipe. I haven't really noticed that my skin has been more irritated by doing it. It hasn't necessarily been better. I just think that it's been a lot more moisturized. It hasn't felt so dry from washing it so much at night. So I've really been liking this. My second skincare is actually something I'm almost out of, like, hi, almost gone. But this is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream Intense Therapy. And so this is my moisturizer that I use morning and night. It's really light, which I like. I use almost everything from First Aid Beauty, but this I really like and will definitely be repurchasing. My last skincare item is the ROC Max Resurfacing Facial Cleanser, and it's just like a really gentle exfoliator. My mom actually uses this, and every time I go to my parents' house I would always use it, and I really liked it, and so I finally just went and bought it. I think they sell it at like Target. It's a drugstore item, but I use this maybe only once or twice a week when I'm in the shower, but it's just a real nice like gentle exfoliator. It makes your face feel baby smooth. Next, I'm going to show you my hair favorites. I have two. I got this in a Sephora package, kind of like one of those value sets where they give you a bunch of travel size things, and it was all hair care. So I was really excited because I always kind of use the same things, and so it was fun to use something new, and especially to like it as much as I do. This is the Madam CJ Walker Scent and Shine Coconut Oil Nourishing and Moisturizing. So it's essentially just a coconut oil for your hair, but it is more than coconut oil. I don't know what more, but it's more. I think I have the tiny one, which is crazy because it's still, I only use maybe like 5 drops at a time. So this will last a really long time, but it just has this tiny little dropper. Not even the biggest coconut fan, but it smells like just like musky and coconutty. And I said this on my Snapchat and I'll say it again. It's like you're on a beach drinking a pina colada with a hot guy. My hair gets really dry after a few days. I only wash my hair maybe twice a week. It brings a little bit of life and some moisture back to my hair, and so I'm able to live that day with my hair down or somewhat down without it feeling like a haystack. The next hair care is this Oribe Beach Wave and Shine Spray. I can't really say exactly what it's called, even though we sell it at my salon, but you know, typical YouTuber not knowing how to pronounce anything. I love this stuff. I try to use products like this in very small amounts because my hair is so dry as it is. It makes my hair feel more textured and messy than it normally would if I just styled it and put just a little bit of dry shampoo. It gives it, it's like an amp up from the dry shampoo. The month of June for makeup was basically just like me finally catching up to what everybody already knew. I used to dabble in high-end makeup. I have a very addictive personality, and so I don't let myself just really go for it. So this month I think I fell in like to the deep end of the high-end pool, if you will, and this is the results. So my first makeup item is this. It's an eyelash curler. I was at work one day, and for some reason on my lunch break I thought I really need a new eyelash curler. So I spent $22 on this rose gold one by Tweezerman, and I really like it because it curls my eyelashes, super sturdy, love it. Ow. The next thing is this Too Faced Born This Way foundation, which this month was the first time in my entire life I've ever bought a high-end foundation. That's a lie. I just lied to you guys. This is the first time I've loved a foundation that I bought from high-end places. Anyways, I just got this like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I've been wearing it every day. I can't say that it's that much of a difference from drugstore makeup, and maybe just because my skin isn't like the best right now, so it's a little bit hard to tell, but I do really like it. It is full coverage. I have noticed that I don't have to use as much of it. I feel like this has introduced me to the world of high-end foundation, and now I'm gonna be like trying them all out. This next item is a cult favorite, if I should say so, and it is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I love this stuff. I needed a new bronzer anyways because I don't remember why. Maybe I didn't. Who knows? It's a universal bronzer and everybody seems to love it, and so I love it too because I want to be like everybody else. Guys, this face palette, I featured it on my Snapchat.
Which, by the way, if you don't follow me, you should follow me.
I said this palette is prettier than I will ever be. And I still believe that. Wow, Inception. Hey girl. You looking good. This is the Jaclyn Hill face palette. These two are highlighters. This one is Champagne Pop and this one is Prosecco Pop. 3 blushes up top. I use this middle one a ton, along with this one that has a little bit of shimmer to it, which I like. This one's real mauve-y, which I always wear, like literally my go-to look. I've been wearing these guys like crazy. I'm obsessed with her Champagne Pop highlighter, and now this Prosecco Pop is more golden and it is everything to me. 2 more makeup favorites, and then I have a few random favorites, but this is the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Double Dare. It's what I'm wearing on my lips currently. I'm wearing it over a liner from NYX, so it might look slightly different, but I will swatch it for you guys. I have recently dabbled into the world of liquid lipsticks. It's a nude with a little bit of pink, which I didn't think that I liked, but I was using a sample of a liquid lipstick from another brand that I loved, and I basically swatched it knowing that I wanted to try the Kat Von D ones, and then I tried to find a Kat Von D match to match the one that I liked from another brand rather than just buying the one from the other brand. Lasts all day, and I love that about it because I don't have to worry about reapplying my lipstick or worrying that it's in my teeth or on my eyebrow. You know, you just never know with some of these products out there, but this is just a good everyday. Speaking of everyday, I'm planning on filming my everyday makeup routine here soon in the future sometime. I'm really excited to do that, so that will hopefully be the next video up if it's not a vlog of some sort. Y'all, here's the thing. You don't know what you got until you got it. You know what I mean? And I've just been like living this drugstore life, as I mentioned earlier. Living the drugstore life, and it's okay, you know, and I was happy there. I finally jumped on the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer train game. Oh my gosh. If I've ever loved at first swipe, it wasn't on Tinder, it was with this. I've been using drugstore concealer and thought this is as good as it's gonna get. You know, like when you're dating somebody and you think like,
I just don't know if there's anybody else out there for me. Like, what if like nobody else gets my jokes? What if nobody else thinks I'm funny? What if nobody else like really likes to just hang out with me?
But then, you know, you dump that person, you meet a new person who does like to hang out with you, and that's how I feel about this. This is who you marry, not who you date. I have been loving podcasts lately. I listen to them every morning as I get ready for work. Podcast is literally like me hanging out with a bunch of my friends but not having to try. which is just what we all want in life. Am I right? So a few that I've been loving are obviously Psychobabble with Tyler Oakley and Corey Cole. It's just my all-time favorite podcast, forever and ever, amen. So funny, so good, drama, celebrities. My favorite episode from Psychobabble is one where they just have a whole episode about turtles. I don't even like turtles that much, but that is what it is. I also love the podcast Fat Mascara, which is a beauty podcast, which is so fun to listen to when I'm just really wanting to feel inspired in my career. Because if you didn't know, I am a hairstylist, I am a colorist at a salon here, and sometimes it's just fun to hear other creative people and people in the beauty industry talk about how much they love it and how they got there, and it just really inspires you and makes you want to do better in your work. So I love listening to that. I think that anybody can enjoy it because it's lighthearted and fun, but also you get a little bit of knowledge, which is everything that I want in a podcast and my life. Lighthearted, fun, just a little bit of knowledge. The last podcast that I want to talk about is Jules and Sarah, the podcast. They are hysterical. I don't know if anybody else feels this way, like tell me if you feel this way, but for me, listening to their podcast is the same feeling that I get when I watch The Big Bang Theory. Like, The Big Bang Theory is funny. It's funny. But, like, I also don't understand any of the jokes because I'm obviously, like, not a scientist. Like, I don't get it. I'm not smart, like, in that way. But I think it's hilarious. And I can still, like, catch on without knowing exactly what they're talking about. And that's how I feel about them on this podcast. Because they're hysterical, and I know it's funny, but sometimes I just don't fully get it because they're using words that we don't use here, and it's just so entertaining. So it just feels like you're just hanging out with two of the funniest people you know, and I love that. I think it's fantastic. It's so fun to me. Just makes me feel like I have so many more friends than I really do. If you guys have a podcast that you are loving, then please leave me a comment because I am always down for more suggestions of things to listen to and waste my time with. Okay. Well, this was fun. Deuces.